morning, and welcome back to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We are in this room here, in which you did battle with, I think, a gibbering mouther and a number of Nothics. And you were just exploring level 2. You got down to level 2. And we're just going about. You took a long tunnel. All the way that wrapped all the way around from the middle part of the map to the western part of the map and now back east. But you've been following this revenant who you freed from that pit on level 1. He's been looking for the adventuring party that double-crossed him and ended up beating him to death. And he's been using his vengeance tracking as a method of tracking down these individuals. And from your current location, he's saying that one of those adventurers is about 200 feet to the east of here.
Okay, what is our status as far as health?
I'm looking pretty beat up.
The Revenant is at 96 out of 136, so he's down 40 hit points right now.
Oh, so we're in the middle of a battle?
No, just finished one, actually.
Okay.
I think you said it would still be a couple hours before we could take a long rest.
Yes, yeah.
I see no other alternative than to push on then.
I am at, well, not full health, but I'm 30 of 45.
All right, and then Haleth is looking to lead you to the east.
Okay, I will just hop along.
So
what happens if... Sorry?
No, go ahead. What happens if?
If the Revenant dies.
If the Revenant dies, his spirit will just go on and try to find another corpse to inhabit. If you look at that right there, that is his rejuvenation capability. So it's not going to stop him. It might slow him down, but it's not going to stop him from being on his mission. The problem is you don't know necessarily where the nearest corpse is that it might choose to inhabit.
Yeah.
Could be a ways away.
Yeah, it could be with some of those goblins we killed on the other floor.
I mean, it's a huge dungeon. There's probably a corpse right around the corner. Waiting.
And this is the ability that he's using to track down his quarry.
Are we on the board?
Yeah, oh yeah, let me send to you in case you need it.
Thank you.
You got it. So you've got these vacant alcoves to the north and south of your current location, Cap, where you're standing with Halleck, but ahead, and I got a sneeze coming on, so okay, excuse me. So the room up ahead, bisecting this room, is an 8-foot-high, 2-foot-thick wall of hobgoblin skeletons and rusty armor, with a 2-foot gap between the top of the wall and the ceiling. So let me draw a nice little wall. That bisects the room. Big wall of bones. It's got a gap at the top. Climbing over the wall would require a fairly easy athletics check.
I don't know if I can make that actually, but I would love to try. Wait, hold on. How big is the wall?
It's 8 foot high and 2 foot thick.
Oh, I can literally just jump over it. Okay.
Just jump it, right?
Because I have that frog jump speed. Now I'll wait for the rest of the group to get over here before I jump over it.
Oh, we
Go
gotta take your floating disc too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sticky sprinkles some of his fairy dust up.
Well, Haleth will be the first to try to climb. He'll make a athletics check. Ooh, and he as moderate as it was, he failed. He can't find purchase in the wall. That as he steps up, bones break and armor shifts, and it's just harder to climb over because of its
Yeah.
loosely packed nature.
Cap just sort of looks at Haleth, who failed to do that, and just jumps over.
Let's see if we can get Grandel to do it. I've got his character
Love being
sheet
a frog.
open here, right? Athletics check. All right, so Grandel made it over.
Stinky can fly.
Right. Stinky can go right over. And Mr. Punch makes it. All right. Now, the purpose of this wall, I'll let you know. If you were having trouble getting over it, you could just knock it down, but it would make a terrible amount of noise. And it would have alerted all the creatures that were in this area, but you've come in from the other side and already killed them, so you're good. So you're left with this wide corridor, a 20-foot wide corridor going to the north, and another corridor leading to the east. From here, again, Hallis is reporting that it's due east of here.
Okay. I will continue to follow Haleth.
All right. So
He seems
he's getting anxious because he keeps his sense of how far it is away is it's getting closer and closer.
and he seems like a pretty stable individual.
Worth all of our trust.
And Haleth stops here and says he can sense that she's less than 20 feet away to the north.
Okay.
So that's like
Go out there.
Right. He's sensing her somewhere in here. But there's a solid wall.
Should we go left around this corner or backtrack and check the other alleyway or the other?
or we could split up and each go either way and make a pincer maneuver.
We could, but I don't think we have enough health points for that to be effective.
Shock and awe.
Shaka Khan, what?
Shock
I
and
said
awe.
shock and awe.
No one suspects Shaka Khan in the dungeons.
Shaka Khan rule.
Well, if the two of you want to go one way, me and my cannon can go the other way.
Okay.
If
So
that's the
we'll
way
go
you want to
to-
play it.
Cap is just going to turn this corner.
So I'm going to regret that.
Okay, Mr. Punch, you're onto something. You are hearing something coming from the next room. You hear sounds of battle coming from the south.
And there's no way to communicate to the rest of the team, huh?
You could yell. It would alert the people who were fighting just as much of your presence as it was your comrades who are a couple 100 feet away in the tunnels.
I'm going to pull it up and leave the cannon here and rush back.
Found something?
I think I found a battle which we should investigate up this way.
All right. Haleth enters into a sprint and is eager to satiate his bloodlust.
Cap is just bouncing behind him.
I love that he moves in big jumps. I can picture him jumping down the hall.
That's literally what he does.
Go, William, go.
He's just following Haleth while jumping.
Stinky thinks it's hilarious.
All right, so let's all roll for initiative, and we're going to jump into this battle. That there's a battle already raging, and as you come around the corner, we're joining it. So,
What a good initiative. Even with a +6, I still roll like crap.
Are you already ahead of us?
Haleth went into the south. Yeah, Cap and Haleth are around the corner of this wall that you're looking at to your south. Oh, I got to roll for Zolan, don't I? Or Grandel. We left him way back there. Okay, Grandel. Initiative. All right. Going first is a character that you can't see. And he steps up and attacks. Ooh, 2 hits for a lot of damage. The target takes secondary slashing damage if the champion has more than half of its total hit points remaining. And he definitely does not have that. So he did 24 points of damage to this creature in front of him. All right. So a lot of you can't see the action that's going on right now, but that's okay. You are hearing the signs of battle. Cap, why? Can you see? Yeah, you can.
I can see. I've got a torch.
Okay.
But I can only see up to like here, so if I can see something right here.
Yes, yeah, that's where the battle is occurring down in
But
that
the
corner.
rest of the room is just entirely in darkness.
Got it.
Very small frog.
All right. So this Nothic here is going to use a power against the creature he's fighting. Has to make a Constitution saving throw. This is Rex the Hammer, who we're talking about. Let me fix this. All right. So 10. Failed his saving throw, so he takes 3d6 necrotic damage. Takes 9 necrotic damage. Ooh, and another creature fighting in the darkness. I wish you guys could see what's going on. It's so exciting.
It sounds really cool.
I'm trying to get through it
I
quick
can't wait to
so
turn
you
that
guys
corner.
can get around the corner, right? All right, so this guy basically makes 2 attacks, 1 claws, 1 trident. Okay, so here comes a claw attack, 17. I'm pretty sure that hits Mr. Rex. No, it misses. And then the trident. That hit for 5. Okay, Mr. Punch. Finally, one of you guys get to go.
Alright. So we move here. And
There you go. You got a good view now. You can see one of these,
I can see
and two of these
two
fighting
Nothic. Yeah.
this fella. And that fella is looking pretty beat up.
Alright. Let me. Oh, wait, I need to go get my food. So I'm gonna try and hit this Nothic with
Right.
my crossbow.
Okay, a hit for 7. Is that all you can do?
Yeah, for right now.
All right. Oh, poor Grandel. I'm not going to do him any justice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He comes around the corner. Do I see anything that's real easy? Well, you can do spiritual weapon, right? No, or is that a level spell? That is. It's not a cantrip.
No, it's not.
I don't want to use a spell slot on him.
He probably doesn't have that many left.
Right. All right. We'll keep it simple. He'll just dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just trying to get down to where he could offer assistance to this human that's being murdered by these 3 monsters. Cap.
All right. Cap is going to sort of run past the Revenant. So what the? So I have a Nothic, and what the hell is this thing?
It's a big. It's a fiend, is what it is.
Okay, I don't like fiends because they're bigger than me, and that's terrifying.
Right.
So I'm just gonna whack it in the back with a firebolt. 14 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. All right, that's Cap's turn.
Its chitinous armor absorbs the blow, and it's no worse for the wearer.
Rip.
Stinky.
Oh boy. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to go around the corner, huh? Who's that?
That's Mr. Punch's cannon.
Judy.
Okay.
Judy.
Okay. I think that was 15 feet. I'll go 10 more. I don't see any
It's all
bad guys.
it's all directly to the south. You've got to move into the room a little bit to get your line of sight.
Oh, I see.
This wall is kind of blocking the view.
Right here. Boom.
Right?
Bad guy. All right. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. This is actually gonna be a good one. Ice knife in that spot.
Where? Okay, I got
Right
you.
there.
So you've got to direct the ice knife attack at one of them. You want to inject it to the big fly-looking guy?
Sure.
All right. So 12 does not hit him. But the ice knife explodes, and he and the Nothic next to him have to do dex saves. Failed it, and the Nothic made it. So the guy who failed takes 14 cold damage. He's resistant to cold, so that comes out to be 7. The Nothic is not resistant to anything but made his saving throw, so 14 becomes 7. Alright. Thank you, Stinky. And then we go to this Nothic down here, who is going to use his Rotting Gaze again against Rex the Hammer. So here comes Rex's the champion. Constitution saving throw. Made it. Takes no damage. All right. And finally, Haleth is going to get to go. And Haleth, I'm just double checking his movement. He's got 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he double moves and gets right up on Rex the Hammer. Rex, for his part, quaffs a potion of healing. Gets back 7 hit points. And then he is trying to run away. So he's gonna go 1. No, he really can't effectively go. He's going to take multiple opportunity attacks, and that's going to be bad. So Rex is going to stand his ground. Okay, good. He gets 3 attacks with his greatsword, and he goes against the Nothic, and misses the Nothic. He goes against Haleth. He's actually attacking the Revenant. He recognizes it. And the Revenant's armor class is 13, so he hits with that one. So Haleth takes 11 damage. And finally, another great sword attack. Misses. And then he uses his second wind ability as a bonus action. He's going to recover 20 hit points. That's what Rex does. And this Nothic back here, again, Rotting Gaze on Rex the Hammer. Made a save, no damage. The Mezzaloth is going to attack. Let's change it so you guys can see his rolls. There we go. 14 against Rex the Hammer misses. That's 1 claw attack. And then he makes his trident attack. And misses again. Mr. Punch.
All right. So, I have a question about the disc.
Yeah.
For Cap's disc, what's the movement speed on that?
Oh, it should be like 20 feet around, so it should be like right here.
Oh, shit. I was going to ask you to not move it.
Alright. It follows me wherever I go.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah. When I move, it moves.
Alright. I was going to ask if I could put my cannon on it, since that is only 15 feet movement.
Can the cannon jump 3 feet in the air?
It could crawl on walls, but if the disc count lower, I'll do it later.
Yeah, the disc stays at 1 elevation.
Okay.
And that is Cap.
So when it jumps, does the disc move 75 feet straight up?
It goes a bit slower behind him, but it eventually catches up to Cap.
Okay.
As long as I stay within 100 feet of it, it's fine.
Alright. Well, with knowing that, I'll deal with that later. So I'm going to move the cannon up 15 and then have Mr. Punch attack again on the same Nothic.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
On that one.
All right, 25 hits for 5 piercing. And is that it?
And that's it.
All right, let's see what Grandel's got. Grandel's got courage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's going to get up on somebody and he's going to warhammer the hell out of this. I'm just checking. I thought he had something where he could use a bonus action to attack twice. I'm not sure though. Okay, so he hits the Mesoloth, who has resistant to non-magical damage. So he takes the Mesoloth takes 2. All right, Cap.
All right, Cap, gonna just jump down here. Well, walk. So the Nothic looks particularly vulnerable. So Cap is going to hurl another firebolt at it.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. 8 fire.
Ooh, he's very red.
Very cool. That's my turn because I am out of spell slots. So I can't do much.
All right, Stinky.
All right. Was it this guy?
It sure was. He's the one that most of you have been focusing on.
Okay. Eldridge Blast.
Nice. Hits.
How does he do it?
Doesn't matter how much damage because he only had 1 hit point.
He just fries into nothing.
Now, can you Eldritch Blast twice, or you can't yet because you're split class, right? Yeah.
You're the 5th level thing. Only it's your total level, not your class level.
Oh, I see.
So you can Eldritch Blast twice.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, this once you reach 5th level.
Got it.
All right. I will Eldridge Blast the next guy then.
The other Nothic, and that one misses.
Okay.
All right. This Nothic is off the board. Haleth is going to do his thing against the champion. He's got 2 fist attacks. He's going against armor class 18. Miss. And a hit for 13 damage. And if the target is a creature with this wonder, the target takes an extra 4d6 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
So 13 plus 4d6. 26 points of damage altogether.
To who?
This was Haleth, the Revenant, dealing on the human warrior who was fighting the Nothics in Mesoloth. Rex, for his part, is not going down without a fight. $19 hits. I think a 15 hits too. Yeah, it does. So 27 points of damage to Haleth.
Ooh, fuck.
And now the Nothic is going to go, and the Nothic is still keeping his rotting gaze on the champion, and hits with the 21. Or excuse me, no, that was a Constitution saving throw, so that means that he made his saving throw and takes no damage. The Mesoloth here is going to turn around and attack Grandel. Grandel's armor class is 18. Hits for 11 and misses. All right. Mr. Punch.
What do he do?
He is going to look around confused.
I mean, that's fair.
What are you, fancy?
No, I haven't cast invisibility on himself yet.
I'm going to try and hit this.
We love you, Fancy.
Fancy's still in the crypt waiting to be found. Hide and seek champion.
So
Actually,
you're
I'm getting to move first.
aiming at the fiend.
Yeah, but I'm going to try and move so I don't have to fire through people. Which I don't know if it's a thing, but it seems like it shouldn't be a thing.
Right.
And it's not me.
But I don't think it is a thing. Yeah, I've always thought that 5e could benefit for some rule that, like, if you miss with a ranged attack, you can shoot, like, an adjacent friend by accident or an adjacent target by accident.
Depending on how bad you miss.
Right. But I
That's
suppose
what I've said.
that would add a lot of complication.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure there's some home group games out there that does that.
Right. Right. All right. So Mr. Punch does a nice crossbow bolt, and that's to Mr. Demon, who again is resistant to magic, so he only takes 3. And then we go to Grandel, who is just
He's resistant to magic or to non-magic?
To non-magical weapons.
Okay.
Warhammer. Misses the Mesoloth, and then we go to Cap.
All right, Cap. You know, I realize that they're probably having like this big emotional duel right now. Cap is gonna waddle over here, and is just going to poison spray the champion.
All right. Constitution save for the champion. Rex the Hammer. He fails.
Yes.
17 points of poison damage. Down he goes.
I will then use
Yeah.
my remaining 10 feet of movement to move here and then jump 25 feet.
It's a high five, Stinky.
Oh, he high five Stinky. No, wait, no, we're on the other side of the fucking room. I can't high five Stinky. But yeah, I just come in there, kill, steal, and then literally jump away. I hope the Revenant doesn't mind.
Not at all.
That's Cap's turn.
All right. All right, I was just looking up the vengeance names that Cap is looking for. Or excuse me, that Haleth is looking for.
Okay.
Because now that Rex is dead, that's 2 out of 3. Tinkerbell.
How tall is the ceiling?
I don't think it said. Let me check. It didn't say, and generally a ceiling is as high as the room is wide. Since it doesn't say, we can assume that the ceiling is 70 feet up.
All right, I go up 30 feet. And then I go this way.
All right.
So that's my second move. I'm going to go up to 40 feet. And I'm done. I use 2 move action.
All right, so you're way up at the ceiling. Okay. Hallis, for that matter, now takes a step over and, without missing a beat, gives Grandel flanking, and he's going to attack. He's going to make fist attacks against the fiend. Miss. And hit the fiend for 11, which is halved to 5. Rex is dead. The Nothic is going to...
It's been pretty embarrassing to get offed by a frog.
Where's the Nothic?
Frogs are cool, man.
All
Yeah.
right. So the Nothic is going to target poor Grandel. So Grandel makes that Constitution saving throw. He made it, so he doesn't take any damage. Excellent. The Mezzoloth is going to attack Hallis. Armor class 13. A hit. And a hit, 15 points of damage to Hallis. Mr. Punch.
All right. So my repeating shot on my handbow, my infusion, on the description it refers it to as a magic weapon.
Oh, okay, excellent. Do you remember how much damage I should make up then?
Well, yeah, 4 more. It was 7
more?
knocked down to 3. Yeah.
All right, 4 more. Taken off.
All right, cool. And then, see, the cannon's going to move 15 and still not within reach of anybody. And he's going to hit the demon again.
Swing and a miss.
Damn.
So close.
Anything else for Mr. Punch?
And that is it.
Grandel coming in with the Warhammer. He's got a +2 that he hit anyway for 8 points of damage. Cap.
All right. Cap is gonna hurl a firebolt at the Nothic. 9.
9, not so
Very
much.
good. Yeah, it completely whiffs that shot. He's doing his best, and that's what matters.
It is.
Just checking something right. Okay. It's all right. Stinky.
You show me the enemy, I'll show you the Eldridge Blast.
There's a big guy right here who's hard to hit,
There we go.
and another guy who's his lackey, which is a little bit easier to hit with a little fewer hit points.
Nah. I gotta go after the big guy.
All right. Eldridge Blast, armor class 18. That's a miss. Why don't you roll it again though, because you get 2.
Yes, sir.
Eldritch Blast. 22 hits. Let's get that damage. 10 points of force damage. Very nicely done. Haleth, for his part, hits once for 10, which gets halved to 5. Excuse me. Alright, the Nothic here is going to can't target Fancy. Fancy's too far away. It has to be within 30 feet. So we'll do Grandel. Another crushed Constitution save, no damage. The Mesaloth is now going to attack Haleth. Hits and hits 15 damage. Mr. Punch.
Alright. Crossbow again.
Magical damage. 22 hits for 8.
And then Cannon's gonna move here. And flamethrower.
Flamethrower on the Nothic.
Yeah, let me.
Alright. Armor class 15 is what, unless it's a save base.
It's a save based. It was flamethrower.
Dex.
Yeah, 15.
Failed. Oh, that's it?
Yeah, that's it. Just the 4.
4. Alright, 4 points of fire damage. Grandel is taking a swing. The big demon thing. 16, because he does have flanking, but 16 misses. Cap.
Okay. Cap. Oh boy. Cap is gonna again try and hit that Nothic. I'm gonna hit it with a Toll the Dead. Oof, only 3 damage. Has it taken any damage?
Yes, it has.
Okay, so it needs to make a DC 14. Why does it say Strength? It should be Wisdom.
Right.
Okay, yeah, so he takes no damage. I'm gonna change that to Wisdom quickly.
Stinkerbell floating up by the ceiling.
All right. I'm hooked on a ceiling.
Oh, hooked out a feeling.
Hooked on the ceiling. Oh, Eldridge Blast. And that's going at what? The big demon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that missed, but you get 2, so. Ooh, even worse.
Oof.
Haleth. Two hits for 18 damage, which gets halved to 9. And the Nothic. Let's see. Yeah, the Nothic is gonna. I hate to pick on Grandel, but he's the good target here. For the Nothic not to expose itself, just stay back and attack. But fortunately, he keeps making saving throws. So Mesaloth is also focused on the Revenant. Oh. Miss. And a miss. 2 misses from the demon. All right, Mr. Punch.
Crossbow bolt to
Okay, that hits for
demon,
6. And it's magic.
and then flamethrower for
And that's a dex save.
15.
Made it.
Uh,
So is that half on a save?
that's what I'm looking for right now. Yeah, half on a save.
All right, so 5 points.
Yeah. And that's it.
All right, Grandel. Simple, straightforward. Have something in your hand, swing it. And he keeps hitting. 8 points, halved to 4. Cap.
Okay. I mean, I gotta keep trying. At the Nothic.
Right?
10
points
fire.
of damage. Very nice. Stinky up by the ceiling.
Stinky sheds a single tear of admiration for all the good that Grandpa's done. And then he hits the bad guy with 2 Eldridge Blast. I'm having the most fun, so.
Eldritch Blast is a lot of fun. If not a bit repetitive, but a lot of fun. So that does not penetrate the chitinous armor. Nor does that.
Whatever.
Whatever indeed. 2 fisty cuffs coming. Hitting for 15 points of damage, which gets halved to 7. It takes out the demon anyway, so all hail Haleth. He is taken out the demon now that all that remains is this lone Nothic.
Maybe we can convince him to fight on our side.
Does anybody speak Undercommon?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
The Nothic drops to its knees and holds its hands up and begs for its life in Undercommon, saying that he was forced to fight alongside the Mesaloth, and with the Mesaloth down now, he just wants to call it a truce and let me go.
Is he being sincere?
Make an insight check.
5.
He seems terrified.
Cap just looks at anybody who's understanding Undercon and just kind of shrugs.
You want to relay this to the people who can't speak Undercommon?
I can't. I literally can't.
Oh man.
Remember, Cap can't speak common.
I tell Sneaky that. So should we kill him or not? Should we let this pathetic creature live?
Mr. Punch, you get to decide what to do.
No, I'm gonna kill him.
Regardless of the Undercommon, he definitely seems to be making a gesture of surrender.
Sticky can't believe we're still here.
I'm sure he's deserved it for some reason or the other.
Screw this guy.
Eight damage.
I was hoping
I didn't mean kill him. I meant let's move on.
Oh. Well, he might go and get his friends and attack us later. We don't want that to be happening.
Grandel swings and misses. What do you want to do, Cap?
Cap is gonna. I mean, we're clearly killing this thing, right?
Are we?
Yeah.
Unless somebody
I mean, that's.
objects.
I mean, Grendel just tried to hit it with an axe, so 10 miss.
Right.
I'm faking him out. That's what I'm doing. I'm not missing. It's on purpose.
It's all, tertial.
It's part of Cap's master plan.
Sense of security.
Look, I'm casting these Eldridge Blasts at him just out of the role that society has forced me to play.
We live in a dungeon.
But you get 2. All right.
I
Your
love it.
second one hit. How much? 10 points. What the hell? Haleth is going to follow your lead. It's like it's a monster, and he's still helping you out, even though there's one more. So yeah, he hits and takes it out. All right, let me count up a little bit of XP here. We're going to give you XP for the champion, which is 5,000. 2 Nothics, which are 900, so we're at 5,900.
Okay.
Plus the demon, who is 1,800. So that's 6,900, 7,700, right?
Yeah.
Divided amongst 6 of you. Is we'll call it 1,300 XP each.
That's not bad.
You got all the that was when I think about it, that 5,000 for the champion probably wasn't all yours because he was already down to like 20 hit points when you walked around the corner, out of 143. But I said it, so I'll stick by it.
Yep. So how long do we think before we can take a long rest?
When is the last time you had one? I
We
think.
haven't
Wait.
had one.
Regardless of that, I did listen to the end of our last game specifically for this, and I think I said like 2 more encounters
Okay.
before a long rest. So you go
One more encounter.
One more, right?
All right, I'm going to. Cap, can I place my cannon on your disc so I can move faster? Would that be a problem?
Go ahead.
All right. I'll put that there.
Let's roll.
And I am going to tap the disc and give it a light source of 5 feet.
So, do you want the cannon to emit the light or the disc?
Actually, put it on the cannon.
Okay. All right. So the cannon emits how much light?
It's only 5 feet, so it just light up.
Dim light.
Basically.
Dim light.
Yeah,
5
dim
feet.
light.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's a light
The
source.
first thing people will know is that we have a cannon.
Yeah, exactly.
And that it's floating on a disc.
And that it's floating in the dark, coming for them. They'll never suspect the time wizard frog.
The time frog is just the best.
So Haleth is his corpse body is looking pretty beat up. There are broken bones, at odd angles poking through the skin, but he is still walking, still moving, and still fighting. He says, you've found the dwarf copper Stormforge. And now you've found the human Rex the Hammer. There's one more of his party members who actually ganged up and murdered him, and that is another human named Midna Tobreth. And he says he is sensing her on this level, to the northeast from here, but at quite a distance. It's hundreds of feet. Even in his beat up condition, his sole focus is getting revenge for his murder.
Shall we let Haleth take the lead then?
Any objections to Haleth leading?
Stinky's following Punch and the frog.
All right. So I am, of course, I can see the entire map and know exactly what the route is to get there, but I've got to play Haleth more like if he was at this point in the dungeon, based on what he can see, where would he go if he could sense the direction that he wanted to go was northeast? So obviously, where you are, there's no more going east and there's no more going north. So for the at least immediate time being, every step you're taking is taking you further away, not closer to your quarry. So he is sensing that distance getting farther and farther and farther with every step. He says, at this point, might as well try east. Because he's still sensing her to the northeast from here. The only other option would be going this way to go north. So he's actually open to some input. Where do you think you should go? To this tunnel at the east or to this tunnel going north?
I think we should go this way.
If no one else is going to offer their opinion, then we'll take that one. All right.
East sounds good to me.
Right. In one way is as good as another.
Ah, crap, I got the disc stuck in a wall again.
I gotcha.
I don't know how it keeps happening.
We'll get Stinkerbell over here with us and Grandel as well. Okay, Cap.
Hey, I don't like what I see.
Nope. Let's freeze there. And I gotta measure some distance here because there's this. Any creature within 20 feet. Oh, let me fix so you can see. So I don't think you're within 20 feet yet.
No, I don't believe so.
All right, but they certainly can see you. You're within 60 feet of their dark vision. So let's if some of you in the back, I guess
I can see this one.
we'll get you up here, and you've stumbled on these guys, so we are going to roll for initiative.
All right, let's see if I can roll above an 8 this time.
Well, I rolled,
That
but I
is
forgot to click my
bit
thing.
above an 8.
Should I roll again? Since I forgot to click my token.
No, I'll just put you on the board. Mr. Punch, right?
Yeah.
And turn
5.
Mr. Punch and change it to 5. All right. Stinky, we get an initiative from you? Oh, we may have lost Stinky.
Uh-oh.
Quelle tragédie. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 of you, and 3 gibbering mouthers. Partridge in a pear tree. Stinky, you get to go first. Our lives are in your hands, Tinkerbell. What are you going to do? So we will forego Stinkerbell's turn. Hopefully he'll come back momentarily. Quick break, I'm sure. And we'll go to Cap.
Cap is going to shoot a firebolt at this one.
Let me zoom in.
Never mind, I'm not casting a firebolt at that one.
Okay, that didn't work.
Nope. Cap will then, just kind of waddle back behind Halith.
Your cannon is within 20 feet, but I don't think it's susceptible to the
Oh
gibbering
wait, the cannon is on the disc, which means the cannon gets pulled back to Cap.
Where's the
Yep, I
disc?
can't. Would that count as forced movement for the cannon?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I can just tug this thing along.
All right. So that's it for Cap. Firebolt went down. Let's. Oh, I so wish James was here to play Grandel because he can do it so much better than I can possibly do it. He bravely charges forward to do melee combat with these guys. Is that what he would do? What the hell is he? He's a cleric. He's not necessarily a warrior. Maybe I should look closer at his spells. Ooh, but I don't know. I've never played a cleric. I don't
Are
want
we
to.
already into another?
I don't want to get him killed. So I want him to hold back. So I got to see what else I can do besides what cantrips I got. All right, you know what? That's what it means. I've got to stay to cantrips. So he's going to Sacred Flame, the one you can see. Dexterity 13. Save. These things have very poor dexterity. So he did 7 radiant damage. Way to go, Grandel.
Hell yeah.
Alright, the Gibbering Mouther has a speed of 10 feet, so they're not very quick.
Gibbering Mouther.
1, 2. They slowly shuffle their grotesque forms in your direction. Mr. Punch, I don't think you're within 20 feet of one, so you are good from their gibbering effect, and you may start your turn.
What type of damage is their gibbering effect?
Let me take a look
With
again.
wisdom? Okay.
Yeah, it's a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw. On a failure, the creature can't take reactions and rolls a D8 to determine what it does. So it kind of acts something similar to a confusion spell.
It's not damage.
Right. Right. It's a
Okay.
fairly easy saving throw.
Alright, so move over here and instantly regret that. And then attack with the crossbow to this one.
Got it. Nice. Hit for 9.
And that's it.
All right. This guy.
Thank you.
Is that Joe I hear?
Oh yeah,
Awesome. We missed you.
I know. Sorry.
All right, so the Gibbering Mother takes its slow shuffle forward, but stops there now. Let us do some measurements here. Yeah, within 20 feet. Tinkerbell, you can take 2 turns.
I think that guy right there is an enemy. I can hit him.
Take 1 step to your right, and you can. The dynamic lighting isn't necessarily lining up perfectly with the walls themselves.
Okay.
Take your shot. Armor class 11, because he's got some cover from the corner. 20 hits. Roll that beautiful bean damage. And then take
Yes,
another
sir.
then take another Eldritch Blast.
Oh, this is fun.
13 hits. Eight more, alright. So you blast the gibbering mouther that sits on the corner. Cap.
All right. Cap, seeing this gibbering mouther right there, will just throw another fireball. Well, firebolts. Can't wait to get fireball. 10
Hits.
hits. Really?
Yep. Gibbering mouthers
Huh.
are not that dexterous.
Take 19 fire damage.
Whoa, nice damage. What was that, 2d10? You got a 9 and a 10?
Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
Nice, okay. And if that's it for Cap, we'll go to Grandel, who's going to do his Sacred Flame again. Dex save for... Oh, and he starts within 20 feet, so he's got to make that Wisdom save at the start of his turn. I almost forgot that. Alright, so he made his Wisdom save against the gibbering. And then he casted his Sacred Flame. Gibbering Mouther's got to make a Dex save. Makes it. Takes no damage. Alright. Check the APIs. Yep. Alright, so this guy back here takes his slow shuffle in your direction. And without the ability to make any kind of ranged attacks beyond his gibbering, that is it for him. And this one here, same difference. 1, 2. And Mr. Punch, please start with your Wisdom saving throw. Ooh, okay. Let's check that gibbering again. So it says on a failure, the creature can't take reactions and until the start of its next turn, and rolls a D8 to determine what it does during its turn. So roll that D8.
What do I have? What's the saving throw?
Wisdom.
What do I have to? Yeah. No, I mean, what do I have to make on the wisdom?
Oh, it was DC 10.
Okay, I have a D8, but I'll have to get that 8. All right.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to take a shot on? You got a 1 in 8 chance of winning.
No, because I'd have to hit that 8 exactly.
Right.
So what do I roll now?
It's a D8 to determine what you're going to do. All right, number 5. On a 5 or 6, the creature takes no action or bonus action and uses all of its movement to move in a randomly determined direction. So let's say 1, 2, you go towards the gibbering mouthers. 3, 4 is you go away. So use your movement to walk up past that gibbering mouther.
My full movement.
Right.
Like right there. And do they get attack for opportunity?
I think at least one does.
This one would, right?
Right. So
Or
let's.
this one too?
We'll just say the one.
Okay.
5 missed. So he snapped at you as you went by, but he missed.
Alright.
All right. And this gibberer goes 1, 2 towards the nearest source of prey. And it uses his bite attack and misses, but he also uses his blinding spittle. A glob, and you need to make a dexterity 13 saving throw, or be blinded.
Who's that, me?
Yep.
Dexterity?
Mm-hmm. All right, so you are not blinded. Excellent work. The attack missed and his spittle missed. Now that spittle is a recharge ability, and it did recharge. Stinkerbell.
Alright. I got that guy in my crosshair. Here it comes.
13 hits. 4 points of damage. All right, do your second one. 11. I believe still hits. Yep. 3 damage. Ooh, not good damage rolls that time. But 2 hits nonetheless. And if that's it for Stinker, we go to Cap.
Okay. I will do the same. Just continue to shoot fireballs at it until it stops moving. This one right here.
9 hits.
Hit. Okay, that's wild. 12 fire.
12, right.
See, they're so, like, weak.
All right, Grendel, are you within 20 feet of this guy? Let's see. Yep. So he's got to make his wisdom saving throw. Hooray! Crushed it. No problem for Grendel. He is going to back up because there's no reason not to. And he's going to Sacred Flame again. Dexterity save for this fellow. He made it, so it takes no damage. Wow. All right. This gibberer goes 1, 2, and tries to use the blinding spittle. So a dexterity 13 save for you again, Mr. Punch. Okay, you are blinded.
I want to use that card.
Okay.
So that's a 1d8.
Right. All right, you turned a failed save into a made save. Excellent. I love when cards do that. All right, so that was his spittle attack. He's going to still try to bite you. I don't think 11 is going to do it. We're going to see if his ability recharges. His ability does not recharge. And we go to this one over here, who is going to gang up on Mr. Punch. And here comes the blinding spittle again. So another dexterity saving throw. All right. No card this time, so
No.
you be blinded. Then he's going to bite, and that means he has advantage on the attack, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So let me roll that bite again. He missed anyway. All right. But if you noticed the book I was reading, I posted in the general chat. It's a book I got for Christmas last year. The monsters know what they're doing, and it said that the gibbering mouthers love to use their blinding ability so that they get advantage on their bite attacks, which do 5d6 when they hit.
So my attacks have disadvantage.
Right.
Do I have to do a wisdom roll again?
Yeah, because of the gibbering, right?
Do I have to do it 3 times or just once?
Let's just say one for all 3. Okay.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
sorry. Either way,
you
I
guys
fail.
are going to have to get in there and save Mr. Punch. Roll that d8 to see what you do. On a 5 or a 6, so it's again another move in a random direction.
Yeah, I don't know why I did roll. D8. 4. So that's towards or away?
However you want to define random is okay by me.
So either way. I'm going to go this way.
So you get a couple of opportunity attacks because of that. You're
Yeah.
blind, so those opportunity attacks are at advantage. Good gravy, I'm sorry. Here they come. You ready?
Yep.
All right. 3 bite attacks. 19.
Yeah, that hits. That was a good one. And do I have to do a dexterity roll?
I think we've dropped you down to 0 hit points before you even got away.
Yeah.
So you made it a couple of steps, but being blinded seriously hampered your survivability in that. So sorry, Mr. Punch, you have succumbed to the gibbering, and it is time for your comrades to come into the rescue. This guy is going to move down in this direction towards a new target. He recognizes there are still threats, and is moving to intercept. All right, Stinker.
Oh boy.
Is your cannon still able to act, Mr. Punch, even
Yeah,
if you go down?
it still acts for 24 hours, I believe.
Awesome.
Let me find that, but yeah.
All right, what you got,
Okay.
Stinkerbell?
That's the infusion.
I am going to cast Enlarge on Mr. Punch's cannon.
Oh, you know what? I didn't put Haleth in the goddamn initiative order.
God damn it, Haleth.
He should be helping. I'm going to give him 3 attacks on his next turn. Three actions at once. Just to make up, because I don't want to TPK you with gibbering mothers.
Now you say that after I'm down.
Well, I want it to be a challenge. All right, Stinkerbell, are you with us?
Yes.
What you want to do? Oh, you did
I want to
something.
cast Enlarge.
Oh, enlarge. That's right. You casting enlarge on who?
The cannon.
So the cannon normally goes on my bonus action,
Okay.
but if I'm down, I don't know how that would work.
What does Enlarge even do?
I'm looking at the spell right now to see. It says you can cast it on an object, but I'm not seeing
Yeah.
what the mechanical effect is. Like, does that make it do more damage? It does say the target's weapons also grow to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 extra damage.
There you go. Then I'm just gonna walk back behind this corner.
So the cannon is enlarged.
It has 1d4 extra.
Extra damage, right.
Okay.
All right.
But without a bonus action, without the bonus action command, what can it even do?
Dinky winks at Mr. Punch.
Yeah.
All right, Haleth coming up with his first turn. He hits twice for 21. Then he takes his second turn. He hits twice for 29. Takes this one out. Uses his movement, comes up on this one. Takes his third turn. Hits twice for 31. The first one is 15. That takes him out. Haleth then steps up for the second one to deal 16 on this guy. All right. That catches up Haleth. For all the turns he would have had, Mr. Punch, now you can make a death save.
There's one. So would I get a bonus action or no? Since I'm down.
Yeah. If the cannon can continue to operate on your turn, then if it's if it's autonomous, then certainly.
Okay. So he is going to climb on the wall. He doesn't gain extra movement when it's enlarged, right?
It didn't
He
say
just goes
anything
inside.
about. I didn't see anything about that. No.
All right. Right there, and that's it.
All right.
So too far away.
Okay, Cap.
Okay. Cap is going to shuffle forward. Look at this gibbering Mather, and I will just chuck another. Oh, my character sheet crashed. That's really cool.
Wow.
Doesn't sound cool.
Firebolt.
Hit.
9.
9 off the top. All right.
That is what the Cap do.
Grandpa Al. Dexterity save for the gibbering Mather. 13 made it. No damage. He's got -1 to his dex, but he's made his last couple of saving throws. Okay, so the gibbering Mather is going to attack the Revenant. I think this one did not have his blinding spittle, so he only's got his bite attack. And he misses the Revenant. He's got armor class 13. All right, Stinkerbell.
Okay. I'm gonna pop around the corner. That looks like a bad guy.
Yep. What you got? Eldridge Blast. Oh, 8 just misses. 20 hits, though. For 3 points of damage. Nice pair of Eldritch Blasts, and you duck back around the corner. All right, this is where Haleth could end it. Haleth hits really hard, and these guys are not hard to hit. So he hits twice for 29 damage. Yeah, Haleth is just wrecking these guys. Mr. Punch, death save. Is that 2 failures or 2 successes?
1 success, 1 failure.
Got it. All right, Cap.
And then, wait, my
Oh,
cannon.
the cannon, right.
So he's going to move right here. That thing's huge. And flame on that thing.
And that's a dexterity save.
Yeah, Dex 15.
Failed it.
Alright, let me find that.
11 points of damage. He had 10. Down he goes. 3 gibbering mouthers. 450 each. That's 1350 divided by 6. 225 each.
And now we can long rest.
Not quite. One more.
One more. Okay.
Do I automatically get up, or do I still have to keep on rolling?
No, you're at 1 hit point.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm being called.
You got it.
We didn't get any potions, did we?
I don't think
No, we did not.
you found any, right?
Whoever
I'm
did
going
this
to-
did nice.
Gareth is the cleric. Let me see what he has. He's got a cure wounds. So on D&D Beyond, when you check the spell slot box, is that how many you have left or how many you've used? I don't know if you have 1 left or 3 left.
On Beyond, if there's 3, if it's red, that's how many he's used, and everything should be grayed out, like on the first level. On the left, it'll say the spell and then cast. And
Oh, I see.
it'll be gray.
Okay. All right. So he had only used 1 spell slot. It's not that he had 1 left. It's he only used 1.
Oh, yeah. So he should have 2 or
So
something.
we just used another one to cast Cure Wounds. So that's 5 hit points.
I
for you,
casted
Mr.
Cure.
Punch.
So you both cast Cure Wounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 14 for...
Right.
Thank you very much.
Got it. And
Stop getting hit.
from here,
I'll try. I'll use Stinky as a shield to side behind him.
Haleth is detecting his final quarry, the human Midna, and he's saying that he's sensing her to the north, several hundred feet. But when he goes north, all he finds here is a tunnel heading west to a dead end. So it would seem you're stuck, and he's comes back around the corner and suggests maybe this tunnel. If we follow it, will lead us to where we want to go.
Don't forget your disc. Okay.
Sorry, I'm back. Disc. There it is.
Right back on there.
Yeah, Cap will just hop along. I fit in this. I'm like 2 feet tall, so I fit like snugly into this tunnel, don't I?
Yeah, it's comforting.
It's nice. It's my size.
How low is the tunnel?
It's only it's actually the taller members of you have to crouch down. It's only 5 foot tall. It's a tight fit.
Mr. Punch is grumbling about the indignity of crawling through on his hands and knees.
Oh God! For once, the Union of the Half Pint gets a dungeon for.
Captain Cap is just fine. He's just walking through like no issue because he's like very small.
Oh, I'm stuck on a wall.
Rip, I've had that
No.
happen before. It's great.
Here, let me get you out of
I
that
didn't
wall.
not know that was possible.
There you go.
But not really. Oh, crap. I have to go back and get my cannon. For some reason, I lose it when I don't have line of sight on it.
Is anybody else experiencing lag right now?
Oh, always. This and Roll20 crashed.
Yeah, it looks like you just dropped out of Roll20, right?
Oh yeah, I know it crashed hard. 1 second. I was like, yeah, this is working fine. Gone.
I'm gonna try to refresh myself.
I'll be right back. I'm getting something to drink.
Very good. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I might do it too. BRB, gents.
What do you think this thing is?
Okay. And I'm back in.
Welcome back. Do you think we're finally going to start getting to some tough monsters?
Yes. And the gibbering mouthers literally almost killed one of us, so.
I only have 2 spells left.
All right, I'm back. Let's see. Let's find where the hell you are. Oh yeah, that looks much better now. All right. So you can move out whenever you are ready.
I will move forward because Cap is the leader of this group.
There's a little frog that could.
Ah, fucking God damn it.
Right. There's another one. Sorry.
We've got to stop letting Cap take the lead.
You're doing great.
I'm doing great. I'm fucking red card. You say that, and I immediately have to draw one. So what does this one do? Oh, a small item on your person goes missing.
Ooh, let's take a look.
I don't have any items. Well, I have some.
Let's see. Let's
Sorry
play
about
that
that.
red card, and you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose 9 crossbow bolts.
Oh, god damn it.
A small little bundle of crossbow bolts that you misplaced.
Son of a bitch. And here I thought my day couldn't get worse. And now
Right.
I've lost one thing that I only kind of needed.
Right.
Curse you, Dan.
Since we don't track ammo, I don't think it's gonna come up.
Oh, I've been tracking ammo.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I just tick one off every time.
When you can recover half of your arrows at the end of every fight, I think is the rule out of the book.
Yep, it's half the arrows.
All right, so who didn't we get in initiative here? Well, Haleth, I know him. Let's get him in there. The cannon goes on Mr. Punch's turn. Oh, and Grandel, of course.
My cannon should almost be done.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. He gets that far. He has no ranged weapons. Grandpa Al. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sacred Flame. Dexterity 13. Made it. Stinker.
How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling here is 20 foot high.
All right, so I got 20 feet.
Okay.
Do I have any enemies? What's this?
That's an enemy.
All right.
An
That is
enigmatic
not cool.
enemy.
Kind of reminds me of Beetlejuice.
Right? All right.
When Alec.
That hits. 8 points of force damage. Make a second Eldridge Blast attack. 11 hits. The little damage engine that could. Gotta love it, right, Stinker?
Hey,
I love Warlocks.
I'm like a saddle.
I haven't played much in the past couple of years, but when I did play a sorcerer warlock, a swordlock, if you will.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Punch.
I'm talking to myself.
5 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
And that it? No, bonus action cannon, right?
I already moved the cannon to right here.
Got it.
And there's no one to attack.
Little Cappy.
All right, Cap. Seeing this thing, she's gonna. I am going to make a really bad decision here, actually, and I'm gonna get close to that thing. Because the range on poison.
Not a bad decision until things go right.
So I'm gonna get here. And cast poison spray on it.
All right.
5.
Constitution. He's +3 to Constitution. He's a little better than that.
Heck.
So no damage?
Yep.
All right. The Gibberer is going to launch his chemical glob at a point he can see within 15 feet of it. The glob explodes at a blinding flash of light, and each creature within 5 feet. So he's basically spitting it at Gareth, but it's going to affect you too, Cap. So
Okay.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you, if you please.
All right. I don't know if I'm actually that good at Dex. Never mind. Apparently, I'm great at Dex.
Haleth wasn't, and so now he is blinded. I don't think there's any reason that you can't blind an undead, so it doesn't say he's immune to the blinded condition, so Haleth is blinded from that, and you are not. The Malder is going to shuffle forward and make an attack on the blinded fellow. So that's going to come at advantage because he's blinded. 13 hits the Revenant for 18 piercing damage. If the target is medium or smaller, it must be a strength saving throw. Or it is knocked prone, and he made his strength saving throw. Alright. Haleth is blinded, so his attacks are at disadvantage. "12 hits and 17 hits, so he hit for, despite being blinded, he still hit this thing for 24 points of damage. Very nice, Haleth. Alright. Grandel is Sacred Flaming, just to keep my job easier, and Dexterity 13 saving throw. Made it. Stinker.
Oh. Well, that's the bad guy.
Correct.
All right, shooting at the bag.
Nine hits for 7 force damage. Okay. Now, Mr. Punch.
Is it still up? I get 2.
Oh, that's right.
Here we go.
23 hits. 5 force damage.
All right.
Mr. Punch.
All right. Crossbow. Nice and safely away. Do anything.
10 hits for 9 damage, and that
Holy
crossbow takes out that creature. So congratulations.
Did we win?
75 XP each for that gibbering mouther.
Heck yeah.
And
now we can load it.
Not exactly. That was a real quick one. You got to
Keeps
feel these
moving
things out. I keep moving the goalposts.
You son of a bitch.
Well, you got to.
I love it.
You can only.
You know what?
30 seconds.
You got to go 16 hours, and
Yeah.
and these fights, you know, are not even real time. It takes us 15 minutes to do it, but that's only like 30 seconds. And so, you know, a lot of the dungeon exploring is kind of real time.
It's almost like you're from the healthcare industry,
Right?
Health
So
insurance industry.
So 75 XP each, and Haleth is eventually recovers from his blindedness. He can tell you that his vengeful tracker trait is putting her several hundred feet to the northeast of here. But the way the tunnels have worked, it seems like your only option is to go west. I'm looking around. If you want
This
to
way's
go,
west.
if you're looking to go to the northeast, you ruled out anything that's actually to the east from where you're standing. Here, you guys, you can zoom out
Right
and you
here.
can see. If you zoom out, you can get a sense of where you've explored and where you're not.
Did anyone go up here?
Yeah, that was a dead end over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we're supposed to be going north, right?
Let's do it.
Well, I mean, this thing goes north-ish. Son of a bitch! I immediately turn the corner.
Right.
I
So
should not be the one going forward. And I keep
You're
on doing.
small.
let me tell you
Yeah.
what you see, Cap. The floor in this chamber is plated with copper tiles. There is a metal-coated skull floating around the room, giving off crackling sounds as it electrifies the floors with rays of lightning. A flesh golem stands in the middle of the room amid destroyed tables, shards of broken glass, and rusty mining equipment. You are standing in a 5-foot wide, 5-foot high chute that is ascending 20 feet from the area you were coming from up to this laboratory, we'll call it.
Okay.
Okay,
So what do you say?
so why don't you make a stealth check, Cap? Because you did come
All
around
right.
that corner.
I
We're
am
gonna see.
terrible at stealth.
We're gonna see how perceptive this guy
Well,
was. Ooh. So you can tell by the sound that I rolled a 20. So the Golem saw you, and as soon as it saw you, um, let's see, has instructions to kill all intruders and never leave the room. The flesh golem walks down to the corner here to the last copper tile, but does not go any further. And the skull, for its part, seems too distracted by whatever else it's doing to even notice that the golem has wandered into the corner.
Cap will just back out of the room.
Okay.
He can't speak common, but he'll look to Stinkerbell and try his best to like tell him that there's something very dangerous over there.
Who
I
had a
speak Undercommon.
All right. What is? I move in.
yeah?
What is Stinky?
So you see this room in front of you is coated with copper tiles, and there's a metal-coated skull back here crackling off electricity like a Tesla coil.
Okay. There's something going on in that room, guy. Elon Musk is like creating things in that room. I think we should storm it. Take his technology.
When you're in there, did you see any other entryway? There has to be another door, right?
Cap didn't see shit.
Just a huge thing. What if we went around the room and went back down the way we came?
We could try.
I mean, do we think we're in a position to take on a golem after we're sneaking out of a wall?
Probably not.
Well, if you guys wanted to kill some time, I suppose you could come back here. This room back down here seems pretty defensible. It doesn't seem like it gets a lot of traffic. Either that, or you could come over here to this dead end here. Probably doesn't see a lot of traffic. And if you're willing to kill a couple of hours, we could squeeze in a long rest.
That is a good idea.
Absolutely.
Cap
I'm okay with
is so. I have a question, Dan.
Right.
Very important. So Galdur's Tower. Does it? If I cast it in an area that is smaller than the tower, what happens to that area?
Well, it does say that there's a lot of magic in place in the dungeon to keep you from being able to reshape it. Like move earth, or earthquake, for example, doesn't break the floor. You can't shape stone to reshape the dungeon, or all that. Seems like more traditional digging works, but the magic to reshape stone doesn't.
Okay. How big is a 100-foot square area? These 5-foot squares.
Right. So 20 by 20.
Yeah. So we're looking at 20 by 20. So 20, 20. And how tall is the ceiling in here?
You want to rest right here?
I could just make a building.
Yes. You're still real close by. I mean, did you want to take something that might be more defensible?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's where do we want to go? I guess we could just go back into that room where we killed all the gibbering mouths before.
Sounds good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Cap will just bounce back through the little tunnel here.
We'll go.
And wait.
Now, I don't think there's any way to heal Haleth, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
mending.
I don't know. Would it work on a corpse?
The only way to heal an undead is with the spell Negative Energy Flood.
Right.
So how tall is the ceiling in this area?
20 feet.
That's perfect. Each room is 10 feet high, so Cap just takes 20 minutes to ritually cast Galdur's Tower and just casts building.
All right, and that satisfies your water dependency, right?
Yeah, the first floor is a bedroom. The second floor is a bathroom. Well, a washroom. And
So-
Cap just takes the washroom and locks the fucking door.
Calgon, take me away.
Pretty nice.
I do like that I just have summon building as a spell.
That's awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna give Grandel here a long rest on D&D Beyond, and that's done. He is all rested up. Haleth is on his last 10 hit points, and then after that he'll be looking for a new corpse to inhabit.
Good news, I have Chronal shipped again.
Eldritch cannon goes away.
I kind of like the D&D.
All right, so if everybody's long rested, how does that change your feelings about that Golem in that copper tiled room?
We should go fuck it up.
Wait.
Wait?
Yeah, wait. I'm still trying to do some things since I've long rested now.
I will be changing out one spell so I can have counter spell active.
Holy crap, I had second wind I could have used earlier. Okay, I guess I'm ready. I didn't do anything.
Alright, Cap is gonna start making his way back to the room with the golem.
All right. I'll move Grandel and Haleth.
Because my initiative rolls have been so crap, I'm gonna cast Gift of Alacrity on myself.
I'll move.
God damn.
Oh, that's all right. I'll move you.
Sorry. That should actually be taken away, since it goes away after an hour.
The what should be taken away?
The cannon.
Oh, do I have the
It
cannon?
only lasts an hour.
Do I have the cannon listed under your alternates and sidekicks? Yeah, I do. Okay.
No.
So,
Calling it the end.
the best you could see, this skull is it's a flame skull, but instead of flames, it's been infused with electricity. Now you know that these skulls, um, uh, they they're made from the remains of dead wizards. When there's a ritual to bring these skulls back to life. So they were once a wizard, and they still have a fair amount of intelligence. And this one, it seems to be conducting experiments in this lab. And so it is distracted from you, but the golem sees you and and moves to the direction. It has instructions to attack anything that enters the room, but it also has instructions not to leave the room.
I wave at the golem, see if it waves back.
The golem, for itself, is not very intelligent and makes no responding gesture to yours.
It just looks angry.
Yeah. It just looks like it's caught between two conflicting orders to attack intruders and not leave the room.
Well, I will step out.
And when you do, the golem returns back to the middle of the room. When it can't see anybody, it just goes back to its default position.
Did I shoot an Eldridge Blast at him?
That would definitely alert the Flame Skull and bring them into the fight. But that would, be fine. You're probably going to have to fight them both to get through this area.
Sticky explains his theory to the group.
Cap listens, not understanding a fucking word.
I'm just going to shoot him.
Which one are you going to shoot?
The Golem.
Can you take him out in 2 shots?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we have that settled.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I should tell you more about this little room that you're in, because there was a gibbering mouther in here, so we immediately went to the battle. But I've forgotten that there's a little bit more here. The map, of course, doesn't show any kind of details. One of my gripes with Dungeons and Mad Mage is I felt that they really cheaped out on the maps. They could have, done these a little more artfully.
You know that in like 2 years, someone's gonna redo the entire every floor.
Right. But let me tell you about this room. So, in addition to the gibbering mouther, There was overturned mine carts and discarded mining equipment laying scattered across the floor, and a red stone altar covered with small, dirty handprints stands in the northern alcove. The altar is 3 foot tall, and a massive block of dark stone. It's got to weigh hundreds of pounds, engraved with dwarvish prayers to Dumathoin, the keeper of secrets under the mountain. It's a dwarven god. Greasy goblin handprints cover the altar, which Grandel can certainly tell you any dwarf would consider a desecration. So he, for one, I think, would definitely want to take some time to clean the altar. Because it's the state it's in is very offensive to dwarven religion.
Are there any goblin writings, or
Nothing that you see, no.
because Stinky does speak goblin?
Good to know. There are certainly goblins about in the dungeon. You know, you ran into the Rustbone goblins who were maintaining that bazaar in the northern part of this level.
Yeah.
And then
Exactly.
you know that that the Xanathar Guild certainly has goblinoids among its ranks. A lot of the Xanathar outposts that you've seen were bugbears and goblins. So after cleaning up the altar, Grandel has gained a magical boon. He's going to be able to see all secret doors for the next 24 hours. Um, so that's something Grandel earned. I think it's fair that Grandel would have cleaned this desecration and gotten the boon. I didn't hear anybody else stepping forward, so I'm going to give it to him. Anybody want to make perception checks?
Sure. I can make a perception check. Perception. 5. I see everything.
Right. Ooh, Mr. Punch right there with him.
I point out the exact same things that Cap did.
And Stinky pulls out the win. You find 4 chunks of mithril ore, each worth 25 gold and weighing 10 pounds.
Excellent.
So they're a little heavy, but that's mithril for you. So then you can feel free to proceed to your Golem electricity room. I just wanted to cover what was in this room before we moved on.
The floor is all copper, right?
Yep, copper-plated tiles.
So if I shock the floor, will it shock the golem because copper is a very good conductor?
It stands. Once you make an Arcana check.
I'll make an Arcana check. 14.
Yeah, it stands to reason. You seem to think that that's even the purpose of this room is to conduct electricity. So.
Okay. You know, I probably should have checked my spell list because I don't actually have any lightning spells.
Uh-oh.
I know it can work. I just can't do it. Rip. I will let whoever speaks under common know that you can conduct electricity through the floor.
Okay, that's good to know. I don't know if anybody here can conduct electricity, though. Stinky, can you?
I have Witch Bolt.
Is that electricity damage? Or lightning damage, rather?
Lightning.
Like, it's sustained lightning, too.
It would work.
I do love the Emperor, so okay. Unlimited power.
Maximum effort.
All right, what do you need me to do? I'll do it.
The question is whether you want to bother with this room at all, or if you want to backtrack and explore some other avenue that along your way you didn't take.
Let's be honest. We want to bother with this floor.
Is there anything else in this floor except for this room, or is that it?
Oh no, yeah. There's plenty more. You've maybe uncovered a third.
Of the floor?
Of level 2.
Level 2.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
say continue on exploring.
Yeah. I kind of want to see what happens when we electrocute the floor.
Well, we could do that and then run. Leave the
It's
room,
the
right?
first spell that's sustained sustained lightning, so it's not like we have to. So if Stinky casts it,
If we could lure out the head or whatever else is in there, since the golem can't leave, right?
yeah. I mean,
We
we
could
could
take the long one.
blind the skull. That's a thing I can potentially do.
Okay, let's go for it.
Right, let's do it. We electrify the floor.
How far away are you guys from level 6?
Like 4,000 experience.
Oh,
Yeah.
still a little ways. Okay.
Yeah.
It says supposedly there's enough XP on each level in monsters for you to go up a level. So if you finish exploring this level, you'll definitely should be up to 6. There should be within this level at least 4,000.
Very cool. So if Stinky's going to electrocute the floor, he'll have to stand here.
All right, put me there.
I can't move your token. You have to.
I know, I can't find out where.
Your token's right here.
I'll move them.
There we go.
Oh, wait,
I got you.
did you move?
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna cast what? Make a stealth check first of all.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Wait.
Okay, let's see how perceptive our golem is feeling this time. Yeah, so he doesn't see you, Stinky. You've managed to sneak up, and now the golem is unaware of your presence, so he's staying in the middle of the room.
All right, Witch Bolt.
On the floor?
Yeah.
All right. Let me come back up here.
Do we need to call like a scientist or something?
So the floor becomes electrified. But the golem seems no worse for the wear. Now you've gotten the attention of the skull. So let's see if she can beat a stealth 11 with her wisdom. She does. So the skull turns around and clearly notices you, Stinky, casting lightning. And it orders its golem forward to attack, so we can roll for initiative.
Okay.
Is it all of us?
Might as well be.
22 plus an additional D8. So for a 26 initiative.
1.
26, 16. All right. Is that everybody? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I put Haleth in there?
No.
No.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's at 7.
Oh, yes.
All right. All right. So Cap, you get the first action.
Okay, Cap is gonna look into here. What is the range on blindness, deafness? 30 feet. Ah, fuck, I'm out of range. And if I step on that floor, I'll get electrocuted. Okay. I will peek my head in. Cast a very cool spell called Firebolt at the head.
At the head, okay.
10 fire.
Resistant to fire damage. 5.
Okay, and then I just duck out. That's my turn.
All right. The skull is gonna go. And did the skull noticed you, right? Right. So the skull knows Stinky's there. Now, you're still casting Witch Bolt, so you're electrifying the floor?
Correct.
Alright. Is that a concentration spell?
It is.
Alright, let me mark you as concentrating on Witch Bolt. Okay. So that's within 30 feet. And it's going to attack you with Lightning Ray, Stinkerdoodle. Hits for 10, and then misses.
Okay.
Right? 14 misses, I'm sure. No, does it hit?
Probably.
What's your armor class?
It is 10.
Ooh, yeah, so 2 hits for 23 damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Oof.
Alright. Grandpa L. 3, 4, 5. Can he see? Yep, he can see. So he's going to Sacred Flame. Failed. 12 radiant damage. Alright, Stinker. Oh, you got to make con saving throws against those damage, too. DC 10 con saves. Okay,
All right.
so you lost concentration on the Witch Bolt.
Okay. I was going to drop it anyway.
Right.
Right. So I'm going to. Man, I'm going to cast. Are these two? That's an enemy, and that's an enemy.
Right.
Can you lure one of them out through the hole? Through the hole? Like if you retreats him?
I know. That's what I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt again on the flaming skull that attacked me.
Okay, it's a lightning skull.
Yes.
So you hit for 10 lightning damage, but it doesn't take any damage. It's no worse for the wear.
Okay. All right. I'm back. Everything failed.
Haleth is going to take position outside this hole in case something follows you out. The Golem, 2, 3, 4, goes again to the edge of the room, but this time is urged on forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and is coming out, but that's all it can move. Mr. Punch. You know what? It doesn't even do that. It stays in the damn room.
No one's really near each other. Maybe there. For my action, I'm going to go right here and create the cannon. My Eldridge cannon.
Okay. Oh, you got it. Excellent.
Yep, and 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So this is the protector, which means everybody in 10-foot radius gets temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Excellent. How many?
Did that show up? That is not what I wanted.
2d6.
How many hit?
7.
7.
So if I cast that again, would the next temporary hit points add on to the 7?
No, temporary hit points don't stack. What you could do is you could roll the 2d6 again, and if the result ended up being higher than 7, then they could take the new value.
Okay.
Conversely, if something happened and they lost 5 of them, it's basically temporary hit points. You just replace it itself. It never stacks.
Yeah, okay. Just wanted to double check.
Right.
I thought that would be too good to be true.
All right. All right.
So would that work on Healith? The temporary hit points?
Sure. Why not?
I don't know what 7 would do, but it's something.
All right. Anything else from Mr. Punch?
That is it.
All right. Cap.
All right. Cap is going to just sort of go here, push past Grendel, look in to see this unique fellow. How far is he from me now? Aha, he's exactly within 30 feet of me. I need him to make a Constitution save.
Failed.
He's blind. And then Cap runs out.
All right. He's blinded.
Now cast any spell that requires sight.
Skull retreats. Grendel.
At the end of its save, he has to make a con save against a spell.
Made
Fuck.
it. Not blind anymore?
Not blind anymore.
All right. All right. Grendel is going to... What do you think? Sacred Flame the Golem? Just to see? Golem gets a dexterity save. Failed it, takes 11 radiant damage. Stinker.
Okay, what is this?
That's Grendel.
I can't see any enemies, right?
No, not from where you're standing. You'll have to go into that tunnel to your west.
I'm gonna go ahead.
There you go.
Who's this?
That's a flesh golem.
Ew. All right. I'm going to unload on him.
Hits for 5 force damage. I sense another one coming, and that hits also for 10. Ouchie, ouchie.
I'll back.
Haleth is not going to squeeze into that tunnel. The Golem is being issued orders to come back, so it does so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back to its master, and that's what it has done. Mr. Punch.
Guess I'm just going to take a crossbow shot at the skull.
Okay. A hit for 9 piercing. Very nice.
And then I'll go back.
All right, Cap.
Cap will step in, move around Grendel, hurl a firebolt at the skull.
Nice.
And then he will go back through and leave.
All right.
That's Cap.
13 points of fire damage. He's resistant to fire, so that gets halved to 6. Trenzia, for her part, uses its lightning ray to re-electrify the copper-plated floor. It's got a range of 30 feet. So it doesn't want to get any closer, so it'll just electrify the floor. And all right. And we go to Grandel, who is going to Sacred Flame? What do you think? You should go for the skull or the golem?
Skull.
Made his dex save, no damage. Stinker.
All right. Gollum shot.
That hits. Six points of damage. Another hit. For 3 more.
Uh-huh.
And you withdraw.
Right.
All right. All right. The flesh golem seems to be invigorated by the electricity charging through the floor. But doesn't do anything. It's staying right where it is. Mr. Punch. Actually, you know what? It goes and blocks the line of sight to its master. And that's against the skull?
The Golem.
All right.
Well, yeah, he blocked the line of sight, right?
Oh, but you can still attack.
Okay, then against the skull.
All right. -4.
Move this guy out the way.
All right, and then we go to Cap.
Okay. I see the skull.
Yep,
I see the golem.
you do.
I am going to hit the golem, hopefully. I'm going to fire a crossbow bolt at it.
All right. That hits.
And it needs to make a constitution save or take an additional 4 points of poison.
All
Fuck.
right.
Okay, so it just takes 10 piercing.
Right.
That's right. My magic weapon, my magic here is a crossbow bolt.
All right. And Trenzia, for her part, is going to, let's see, what's her movement? She can fly 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So she flies there and uses her action to electrify the floor. Grandel is going to Sacred Flame that Gollum. Failed at 5 radiant damage to the Golem. And then we go to Stinkerbell.
Okay. Now, I can cast Eldridge Blast twice. It doesn't mean I can cast cantrips twice, right?
No, I think that's just language in Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Well, if it ain't broke, I won't. Where's the guy? Oh, that guy right there.
In order to get line of sight, though, you would have to really step forward into the room. Which means stepping on an electrified copper plate.
Who's electrified it?
The skull has.
All right, well, I can just fly above it, right?
I suppose that's true, right?
I'll go right there.
All right.
Now I'm going to attack him.
Very good.
All right.
Oh, a hit. For 3. And another hit. For 6. And you blast the skull, and it breaks into fragments and sizzles rather with electricity as it falls to the floor.
Nice. So the floor is no longer electrified.
No, the effect is going to persist for one more round. Because once it's electrified, it lasts for a full round.
Makes sense.
Haleth is going to stay back. The Golem is going to try to move up onto you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is able to get there. Flesh Golem is going to make a slam attack against you, Stinkerbell, and hits for 9 points of damage.
Okay, I'll allow that.
Very good. Mr. Punch.
All right. I had plans, but that changed. Is this part of the floor that's electrified where I'm standing on? Last row.
Say again?
Is this part of the floor electrified?
Yes. Yeah, if you step on it, you're going to take 3d6 lightning damage.
And I'm not going to step on it.
Right.
He's in the way. So I guess a crossbow.
All right, so you hit for 6 points of damage. The flesh golem, it says, is immune to non-magical piercing, but that's magical, right?
Yeah.
Right. I remember that now. Okay. Cap.
Okay. So the floor is no longer electrified, right?
Nope. It's going to be electrified through Trenzia's next turn.
But Trenzy is dead.
But she started the electricity at the end of her last turn, and it says it persists until the end of her next turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stand. I'm just not gonna go into the copper floor then.
Right.
So that's right after you.
It'll be over in a second. Right.
It'll be over in a second, but that's currently not this second. So I am just gonna, shoot another crossbow bolt at the golem.
Okay. Oh, and a fine hit for fine damage.
Make a DC 12 con save.
Okay, he's immune to poison damage. So.
Oh, okay. So just never mind then. Good to know.
Right. So he's only going to take the 4. All right, Trenzia is dead, and now her electricity is over. So the floor is safe to walk on now, and Grandel will bravely just sacred flame this guy as he does. And that's a dex save for the golem, who makes it, so no damage. Stinkerdoodle.
Gollum. So basically, the Golem got up into Stinky's grill.
Yes.
I cast Shadow Blade.
So I think you have to make an attack roll for that, though.
Oh, that didn't make the attack roll?
No.
So I have to make a melee attack?
I guess so, yeah.
Hold on 1 second. I cast it on myself and then make a melee attack.
Right.
Oh.
So it must be a bonus action.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know how to make a melee attack, so hold on. Can I put it on Eldridge Blast?
Well, that's a ranged attack.
How about a dagger?
Yeah, just use a dagger in its place. And we'll just substitute the damage.
Does that work?
I don't see anything yet. Okay, there it goes. 18 hit for 10 psychic damage.
Also worked.
It worked. Haleth will go forward now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets that far. And what the hell? He'll dash into the room. Oh, the flesh golem is going to make an attack. 1, 2, it's on Fancy. 3, 4, it's on Haleth. That's going on Fancy. Oh my god, Stinker. So here comes 2 slam attacks. Stinkerdoodle got hit for 22.
Okay.
I think that takes you down, right?
Probably.
And then he turns around and hits Haleth
Yes.
for 16. Stinker goes down.
Did Stinky add the 7 temporary hit points?
Oh, I did.
Earlier?
I had like 17.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Punch.
So going to move down here so I can see my cannon. And then stay there and attack with the whip.
Nice reach weapon. A hit for
12.
12. Okay. And that's magical?
Um,
Well, the thunder damage.
doesn't think so.
All right, so the slashing damage is
Would be 2.
would be 2. And you take all, so it would be 10 altogether.
Yeah.
And then if he moves, he's going to take that 5?
Yeah, and then the attack of opportunity.
Right. All right, Cap. You're muted.
Sorry about that. All right. Cap is going to step into the room. Walk over here. I will throw a firebolt at the Golem.
Okay, so that hits for 14 fire damage. And more. Because he has this.
That's very cool.
All right, let's give him a little red dot to remind me that he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Trenzia is officially out, and we go to Grandel, who is going to just keep my life easy by Sacred Flaming. Dexterity save. Failed, 3 radiant damage. Alright, Stinker. Make a death save.
Yeah. Where are the deaths?
So if you maneuver your hit points down to 0 on D&D Beyond, it should change that area. It should now start reading where you can make death saves. So now the area where your hit points used to be now have death saves, right?
Yeah, but I don't know how to roll it.
You want to press the B, the dice in the middle.
Awesome. All right, so you failed one.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Haleth, for his part, is going to take a couple swings. He hit for 6, and he hit for 13, so 19 damage altogether. which gets halved to 9. Alright, the Flesh Golem is not going berserk, which is good. It is following out its master's orders. It is going to turn around and try to attack Haleth. He's going to hit for 18 points of damage. And Haleth's body finally gives out under the weight. And then he will take a step for his second attack at Mr. Punch, and 9 misses. Mr. Punch.
All right. I'm going to swing over here. With damage.
10 hits a Flesh Golem.
For 3? Oh. Shit. I forgot to press the other button. I need to move that one. And that's it.
So just the 3 damage?
Yeah, just the 3.
Okay. Alright, Cap, what you got?
Okay. Now this thing is still active, so Cap is gonna just hurl a firebolt. I take out 10 misses.
10 hits.
Really?
Yep.
9 fire. And then Cap will just leap 15 feet back.
Alright, Grandel. Made it, no damage. Stink or death save. Ooh. Up to 2.
That's right. I'll revive you in a minute.
Flesh Golem. Not going berserk. But it has disadvantage on attack rolls as it goes against Mr. Punch. An 11 and a 23, so he hits you for 14 points of damage. And Mr. Punch.
I am going to do that correctly this time. Hit him with the whip.
Alright, an 11 hits for 7 damage. No, it goes down to
5.
5, right. And that's how many he's got left, is 5 anyway.
Alright,
So you took him down.
I'm going to move my cannon here. We're out of initiative order?
Yeah, at this point the battle's over. You've killed everything that was a threat to you.
Alright. So he's going to...
You know flame skulls regenerate, but it's over time. So, if you were to come back to this room, in a week, you very well might find the skull of Trenzia still here conducting experiments. She will reform.
Here is 6 hit points for the 3 of us, I guess. For me, Stinky, and this dude.
Oh, I got to do XP too. 1100 for Trenzia and Ixia, so 2900 divided by 6. Let's make it an even 500 each.
Okay.
Cap, you still have full health, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Stinkerbell will get you back to 1 hit point. Haleth is
And
no
then he
more. His spirit is now out looking for another dead body to inhabit, so that he can.
And Haleth take the Golem?
I don't think so.
My temporary hit points didn't revive him.
You can't revive people with temp HP.
Oh. Okay. So Stinky is still down.
Yeah, Stinky
Probably.
is back up to 1 hit point.
So then the 6 would be 7. We'll give him 7. And
Alive!
let me give him another 12.
I saw all of my close relatives, Stinky says.
So let's see if there's anything else in this room. No, there's not much in the way of treasure or anything like that.
Feel pretty good.
I suppose we should carry on and try and find a corpse for, or make a corpse for Haleth to inhabit.
Yeah, you've lost your compass. You don't know which way. I mean, even if you felt compelled to go look for Midna, maybe you don't.
Isn't there
Stinky flies to the
in
ceiling.
the world?
Say what?
Isn't there a whole bunch of corpses in the other room that we killed? Like those.
Yeah, but those are gibbering mouthers.
Yeah, no, he'd be looking for like a human corpse,
Tigers can't be choosers.
right?
Especially in his case.
Or a humanoid corpse, anyway.
Oh yeah, there's a door there.
And it takes
Yeah,
24 hours for him to reform, regardless. Yes, there is a door. And it's unlocked, and you don't hear anything behind it.
Hey,
Any
someone
people
other
still
than
there?
Cap should open the door.
I'll open the door. Kick in the door.
All right. 12 sealed wooden barrels covered in dust rest against the walls.
Can I poke one of them?
Where? Oh, there's one here.
So you want to poke one of the barrels?
Yeah, I just want to see, like, open one of the barrels.
All right.
Roll initiative.
Exactly.
Yep, I was fucking right.
All right, you guys want to do this now? You got time to play late, because if we start another battle right now, it's going to be a minute.
I got the time.
I'm turning into a bear, a black bear.
Ah, yes, Stinker Bear.
Stinker bear.
All right.
You know what? I
I'm
think
wild
it's
shape.
Cap this campaign that needs the leash. Not Evie or Everett, just Cap.
So there was a hammock laden with blankets hanging from anchors in the north wall, and a copper-plated door. That's the one you came through, and the barrels, which we've already discussed, contain some ghouls who have now burst forth to attack.
Right. So
So we'll do 4 initiatives, please. We'll get
Okay.
Stinkerbell up here a little closer, but not too close. And your cannon
No.
was probably more following you, right, Mr. Punch?
Yeah.
Oh my God, my
Stinky
wife is
flying.
so awesome. My wife made me sandwiches.
That's,
God bless you, wife.
that's the real MVP right there.
Right? Oh, and Doritos.
And chip.
I won't eat any more of those in your ear.
Thank you. I don't need that ASMR.
Is it the nacho cheese or the Cool Ranch?
Nacho cheese.
Cool Ranch is inferior.
I like Cool Ranch too. I like them both.
It's all right.
All right,
Cool Ranch gets everywhere less than nacho cheese does.
right. So, all right. So I see Mr. Punch and Cap. What? Where the hell is? I got a Grandel up in here. Let's get Grandel on the initiative board. Stinker, we need you. There we go. Awesome job. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 of you today. There's 6 ghouls.
Ghouls are kind of terrible.
All right. Let's see. Let's see where this goes. Let me open up the ghoul page.
It'd be a chance to test out my other spell.
I'm going to change it so you can see the rolls, because by default all the monsters are whispering their rolls. I don't like that. I wish there was a way I could change it for all of them in one click. But this ghoul up here, it's his turn, so he's going to 1, 2 come up on Mr. Punch there, and he's going to attack with his claws. 6 isn't going to do it. This ghoul here going to come up on this poor little frog.
No.
Swing and hit the froggy.
He hit the froggy. I gotta make a DC 10 con save. No. 10.
All right. So not paralyzed. That's good.
Okay.
And then we go to Cap.
Okay, so Cap is gonna do the only reasonable thing he can do in this situation. As an action, he's going to disengage
Okay.
and get the fuck out of Dodge.
That it for Cap?
Yeah.
All right. This ghoul. See, we'll step up on Grandel. And miss.
Oh, sorry. The Tensor's floating disc is occupying this space.
Very good. This ghoul will step up here, get flanking on poor Mr. Punch. And crits anyway. So 18 points of damage and a Constitution saving throw.
Damn it. Okay.
Very good, not paralyzed. And then we go to Mr. Punch.
I had such big plans until that thing was there. Oh. So I'm going to do for my bonus action first, I'm going to move this thing somewhere. And then I'm going to cast Thunder Wave. And I did not say what it's supposed to do. So they have to roll a DC 15.
And that's all the guys that are next to you, right?
Yeah, in the 15-foot radius, I believe. Or 15-foot cube. So I don't know if it's the last one or not.
What you would want to do is do a step back, and then you could do it all. But of course, that would provoke one opportunity attack.
But if I moved it right here, would that be the 15-foot cube?
I think the cube comes off of your square. It doesn't include your square. It's in a 15-foot cube. Oh wait, in a 15-foot cube originating from you. Okay, you don't. I see. Okay, I got it. No, you're right. All right. So Constitution save. Let's do one con save for them all. How about that?
Only if it's low.
Okay. It's low.
Okay.
So that's 10 thunder damage each.
And they all fly back 10 feet.
A very effective spell.
It also emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet. So that might be bad in certain places.
10 feet back?
Yeah.
So they get blasted to the corners of the room.
And that's it.
All right. This ghoul here is going to attack Grandel.
Oh, wait,
Miss?
can I? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Can I move? Can I use the rest of my movement?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Where to go? Put me surrounded. Okay, sorry about that.
All right, so that one attacked Grandel and missed. We go to this fella here, who's now going to 1, 2, 3, 4 come back up on you. Hits Mr. Punch for 5. And another Constitution saving throw. Nice, okay. Stinker.
All right, Sticky flies up as high as he can.
Okay.
Whatever that.
About 20 feet.
And he is going to do like his Marvel Eldridge Blast.
Who are you blasting?
Oh, the one on Mr. Punch.
Okay. So that hits how much? 3. And another blast. Same target hits. For 5 more.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Grandel hits for 10 points of damage. Mr. Punch, 20 hits for 9.
Why are they so strong?
Right? And another saving throw. And unfortunately, you got paralyzed.
Can I still take bonus actions?
If you are...
It says I can't take actions or reactions. But since my bonus action would be my cannon.
That's an interesting... I'm going to... because your cannon is autonomous, I'll say yeah. In that instance, I don't know that it always would be.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So then we go to the next ghoul who comes running up. He hits Grandel for 5. And that comes off his temp hit points. All right. And he's got to make a saving throw too, doesn't he? Yep. He's not paralyzed. Very good. All right, Cap.
Well, I would do an AoE spell, but all of my allies are in the way, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to chill in this corner. Look at this ghoul here. And firebolt it. 23 to hit. Or 15.
Right?
Very good. All right, so Cap took out 1. And if that's it for Cap's turn, we'll go to the next ghoul in the order. This fella here who's going to attack and miss. This guy up here who, because you are paralyzed, attack rolls against you have advantage, and any attack that hits is a crit. So here comes this ghoul is going to try to take a bite out of a Warforged.
I think that's not going to work.
Advantage, right?
He's betting into metal, though. Either way, he misses.
I know, right? He's not that bright. 17 hit?
No.
Okay, very good.
Oh, thank God.
Mr.
But I'm
Punch,
still...
you get to repeat that saving throw, DC 10 con.
Is this the end of my turn when I...
Yeah, you can repeat it at the end of your turn. I don't think there's anything you can do in the meantime, so.
I want to use my cannon.
Bonus action, right? You're right.
Yeah. So I'm going to put that... Leave there. To get... Tiki and me... For temp HP. Find the stupid.
Everybody gets 8 temp HP?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's cool.
Awesome.
This is what Fancy did.
Doling out all the temp HP, right?
Once it starts, it really sucks to play without it.
And then the con.
It's like Ace.
Con save 10, all right, so you shake off the paralysis.
For now.
Very good.
And that's it.
All right, this ghoul here is attacking Grandel. Misses. This ghoul is taken out. Then we go to Stinkerbell.
Okay, so I'm 20 feet high.
And free as a bird.
Okay, so I'm going to go 10 feet above. All right. I'm going to stay 20 feet high and we go.
Is it blast?
So I basically just moved 30 feet to right here. I'm going to Eldridge Blast these guys. That guy.
Got it. Blast away.
That was pretty stressful.
Eldridge
Yeah, because I don't want to die.
That's a hit. One. Ouch.
Ah, I knew it.
Gotta hate that. Another hit. For 4.
Okay.
All right. Grandel is gonna swing with his warhammer. And hit for 7. Razagul is going to attack Mr. Punch. Ooh, and Mr. Punch got hit for 8. Poor Mr. Punch. And a DC 10 con save against more paralysis. Excellent. This one attacking Grandel.
I don't know how I keep being.
Okay. So Cap is gonna do a thing. Because Mr. Punch looks like Mr. Punch looks like he's being a bit too heavily teamed up on. So Cap is going to provide him some relief in the form of magnified gravity at first level.
And
So
that
both
will, both the 2 that are north of him?
the 2 that are north of him, I am just going to get the save up for you quickly.
Okay.
Con save or take 11 force.
The one on the left made it. The one on the right did not.
Okay, so it's half on the save.
So the one on the left takes 5. And the one on the right takes 11. Very good. All right. Anything else?
I mean, Cap just looks impressed with himself, so like that's his turn. He's doing great.
All right. Another attack at Grandel misses. This guy attacking Mr. Punch. Ouch! Keep having great rolls when they're against you.
I've noticed.
Yeah, sorry. 7 points of slashing and another Constitution save. All right.
Luckily,
Right.
my constitution's good.
Mr. Punch.
All right. I have 1 spell slot left.
Didn't we just long rest?
Yeah, and I've cured wounds and did the thunder wave.
Oh, you don't have a lot of spell slots, I see.
Nah, I only have 3. That's why I got the protector out for the healing. What do you want me to do now? Because you keep taking it away.
I know. It's horrible.
Whopping 7 from, I guess, just me. Oh wait, I think that was my bonus, and yeah, I'm gonna do the cure wounds on myself. Another 7.
All right. Recovers you a little bit.
Yeah, and that's it. Takes me to 19.
All right. This ghoul back here is attacking Grandel. Finally. Fucking hits him.
Hell yeah! Oh wait, no, sorry, this ghoul. Fuck. I was excited for a second, and then I realized wrong character.
He chews through his temp hit points and takes off 2 of his real ones. And he's got to make a Constitution save against being paralyzed. Guess who's paralyzed? And incapacitated. Stinkerdoodle.
Right. So I fly right over here. I'll use 10 feet of movement. Then I use 10 feet of movement to land. And then I cast.
And then you cast.
Arms of Hadar.
And that affects everybody within, 15 feet of you? How does that work?
10.
Okay. Which is these 2 ghouls. What does it do exactly?
How did I throw it up?
Okay, I got it. They both failed their save. Each creature in that area must make a strength save. On a failed save, target takes 2d6 necrotic damage. And can't take reactions till the next turn. So that takes out both of these guys.
Sweet.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I casted at 2nd level, so that was my last 2nd level.
Oh, and Grandel is just paralyzed, right? So really all he can do is save against that paralysis again. And he shakes it off. Good job, Grandel. And we go to a dead ghoul and a live one who's going to retry to paralyze and miss. Cap.
Hey. Cap is gonna, hurl another firebolt because casting actual spells is lame. This one right here, who looks hurt.
Okay, the most hurt, right? That's
19 for God. I'm gonna get poor rolls on these regardless. Oh, it kills it outright. All right.
a hit. Nice. He had 5 hit points, so you took him out. And he was going next. Mr. Punch.
All right. Again with the. Oh wait, I meant that. So crossbow to this guy.
Okay. 14 hits for 6 damage. Is that it?
And no.
Okay.
I'm going to take my second wind, which is all of 4 points. And that's it.
All right. Ghoul attacks Grandel and misses. Stinkerbell.
Who's still up?
There's 2 ghouls down here.
All right, I'll take the one on the right.
Hit the one on the left first.
I meant stage.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Nice.
Did I hit?
I didn't see your roll yet.
Did that work? Is there something weird going?
Yeah, I don't see anything coming through yet.
So nothing's come through. Let me or restart it. Wow, nothing's happened.
It's working because I just got Grandel to roll, and he just hit the guy next to him for 8 damage.
Just gonna kind of restart.
All right. In the meantime, we'll go to Cap.
Okay. Cap is going to cast a spell. You'll never believe which one. 14
Firebolt.
after this ghoul.
That hits.
15.
Nice damage.
It's a good spell. Like it can do a lot of damage, and then it can also just do like 2.
Right.
That is what Cap do.
All right, Mr. Punch. You're down to a single ghoul left. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's Stinkerdoodle catching up with us. All right. Yeah, let's Stinker. Roll the damage on that.
Okay.
10 points of damage. Awesome. All right. So he goes down. All 6. They were 200 each. That's 1,200 divided by 6 is 200 each, right?
All right.
All right. 2 hundies. And you've cleared out a room full of ghouls.
Anything in it?
Let's see what else is in this place here. So there's this hammock laden with blankets hanging from anchors in the north wall.
Someone should check out those hammocks.
I don't know why, but I just get like the smallpox blanket vibe from them.
Yeah.
Can I touch the blankets?
You know what? If this time tomorrow I'm going to be in the U.S. I'm sure those hammocks are fine.
Tucked into the folds of the hammock's moldy blankets is a journal entry.
We're told.
It says, Day 3. I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism I know to be science. I can't stand their incantations and mutterings any longer. If any of them try to intrude on my laboratory again, they're in for a truly shocking surprise.
Okay, so clearly a very angry artificer.
Does that have anything to do with the room we just left?
Yes, precisely. You could have come this way and seen that before you entered that room, but you came from the other direction, so. So buttons.
So which way is to unexplored land?
Well, we'll zoom out on your map, and you should be able to see. I'm out at
This
like
way.
I zoom out to like 20%, and I can see the whole map.
This is like time, David.
All right.
All right. Everyone follow the frog.
Let me zoom back in. You were like ants.
Just go.
Oh, and the fucking disc is in the wall again. I don't know why it can clip through the wall, but I can't.
You're just not cool.
Yeah,
I was able
I'm
to
just
do
not
it.
cool.
Stinky's flying on the ceiling.
Another door.
Another door.
I can't be invis, but at least I can fly on the ceiling.
Is it locked?
Let's see. Let's see. So the door is not locked.
Yeah, one of these days we're gonna walk into a locked door, and the gloves of thievery are gonna make it really easy to open.
Well, all the doors that have not been locked have been danger on the other side.
Yeah, so I assume the locked doors are all safe on the other side then.
So this room contains the remains of a mining operation. Pickaxes and hammers litter the floor, as do gnawed bones. Torn black robes and rubber boots of a female half-elf wizard. Notably absent is the half-elf's skull. The bones, again, lying on the floor. But more importantly, you see 3 ghasts were hunkered down behind the door leading into this room, waiting to attack. So, if you want to call it a day, we can certainly do so. But if you want to go through another quick battle with 3 ghasts, we can do it.
We should call it here.
Call it here. All right. Everybody in agreement with that? That sound good?
I'm good either way.
All right. We will stop
Stinky,
here.
Stinky still's got some gas in the tank.
All right. Let me move Grandel down here, and no doubt Kyle and Anton will be back with us. So I'll drop their tokens here, so that they can be with us.
Okay, from now on, I'm just gonna not go into rooms first. I'm always the one to find the bad guys.
All right. Right.
I will
I think
say,
I'm gonna take a level in Rogue just so I can get expertise in Thieves Tools and Sneak and make my Thieves Tools checks even more broken.
Right.
Because I've got a plus 11.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Right. Right. All right, fellas. Well, thanks much for sticking in today. It ended up only being the 3 of us, but 4 counting your DM. But I think it went well. You guys, you handled those fights, because Grandel was certainly just staying in first gear. He wasn't doing any of the heavy lifting. So another couple of fights, you finally got that long rest in, and that's probably another. I don't think. Let me take a look here, and I hate to make promises, because then when I say something, I have to honor it. But
No, you don't. You're the DM.
right. So I would say it looks to me like you've explored 45% of level 2.
nice.
All right.
I think, and I don't know everything that you might run into, but I think you could probably go until you get another long rest until you finish level 2. It would take you 16 hours to finish level 2 off, and that way you'll be ready for a long rest when you get down to level 3.
We did a good job of moving the plot along.
Right?
Yes. I wonder if... So a ghoul is just an undead humanoid, right?
Yeah, right.
Could our buddy Haleth inhabit the body of a dead ghoul?
I don't know.
Can he undead the undead?
Yeah, I don't know.
Re-dead the dead.
Sorry, can he undead a re-undead dead?
That is a good question. Let me do a picture here of our progress, so you can see it in its entirety easily. So you see there's still a lot of room to the west to explore, in the northeast, and then a whole other area down in the south. You've got even a little to the northwest as well. So like I said, you're kind of about halfway. And I hope you have been enjoying it. I've been finding
I've been having a blast.
it's a challenge. This is it's not the same kind of D&D that a full story can get you into. It's a little bit more hack and slash, but if you're up for the challenge, and there are characters to interact with, you have not explicitly killed everybody that you run into. So and there's all sorts of political factions that you've yet to run into on this level as well. So we will see where all that goes next Saturday morning. All right.
Well, the cool thing is you could pretty much take any 3 out of the 6 in any combination, and you could do a game with.
And that's part of the idea of having a game with 6 or 7 players is that sometimes 2 or 3 people are out, and you still want to have enough. And besides, I think with the flow that we get, we make combat work when it's 6 or 7. We keep it flowing pretty good. Some people get worried about having combats be too bogged down when you have too many players, but that's why I won't go to 8. I think that's starting to get ridiculous, but I'll go up to 7.
Yeah, that seems a good amount. It doesn't get too worried
For the most part, everybody has their turn.
Right. All right, fellas, have yourselves a great week, and we will see you next Saturday morning, probably with a few more people in tow. We had 3 people out today, but thank you to the 3 that showed up.
I will annoy you with pictures from QS.
I love it. I look forward to it.
That sounds like it'd be fun.
All right, take care, everybody.
All right, guys, have a great one.